Good afternoon, welcome to Voltard TV. I can see my lighting's not very good, but that's probably going to have to do. Because my studio falls apart when I get more light on the subject. But that doesn't matter. What matters is we got a game Saturday against a group of 5 team that didn't win a game last year, that lost to an FCS team this year. We're going to win the game. And no disrespect to Texas El Paso. They're doing what they do. They had an offensive lineman get drafted last year that's in the pros with the Giants, I think. But I get kind of concerned when I think back to last week before the weather delay. East Tennessee State shut our rushing game down before the weather break. And I don't know what Coach Pruitt told the team, but it obviously worked. And they did what they were supposed to do and blow out an inferior team. That needs to happen this week. What I'm looking for is dominance from the opening kickoff to the end of the game. If we can dominate this team, maybe we'll have a chance to beat Florida. And we should be shooting for 5 straight against Florida. Last year, nobody talks about this. Last year, they didn't even replay the Hail Mary pass. You ought to look at that on YouTube. Of course, you don't get a very good angle. What you see on YouTube is not conclusive. But, it kind of reminds me of what they did, those whiners down in Athens here a couple years ago when we beat them on a Hail Mary pass. Yeah, they just shut the scoreboard off. We're done. We're kicking you out of our sandbox. We can't take it. We just can't take it when we lose a game. We're going to be poor sports about it because that's what we are, because we're Georgia. Yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of hearing about Georgia. They ain't going to go unbeaten in the conference. And they're probably going to show up and do like they always do and lose a game or two they're not supposed to. But this year, and actually game after next, 2 weeks, the 22nd, is a huge game for us. That's why we need to take care of business this week. And it's a team that lost to an FCS team. They lost to Northern Arizona. And they're going to lose to Tennessee. But we need to dominate them and be ready for when Florida comes in from Gainesville right up here at Neyland Stadium. Because it's like I said in a prior video last year sometime. There's 5 things you need to remember. The sun comes up in the morning. The sun goes down at night. The sky is blue. The grass is green. And Tennessee beats Kentucky in football. And that didn't happen last year. And then this year, Kentucky beats Florida for the first time in 31 years. This Florida game on the 22nd is a huge game. We got to quit being snake bit. Forget about how they didn't review the play last year and how we could easily be shooting for 5 in a row against the Gators. It's a new year. We got a new coach. We got to dominate this week and beat Florida.